to the fair. Today we're going to be talking a little bit about all of the projects that I didn't finish, and maybe you should share some of yours in the comments box. But before you do that, just so that you know, this is a free and open space for everyone. We encourage you to have discussions on the side. We really, really want you to get to know each other because, of course, this is your own virtual sewing room for the next half hour. At the helm is Lawrence.
Hello.
And he is going to make sure that everyone is kind to each other. So please be nice and friendly. Chat to your heart's content, I'm sorry. And yeah, let's get into it. So first off, Happy New Year. And secondly, let's talk about all these things. So I have to tell you, there's probably going to be a lot of self-deprecation tonight because this is all very random stuff. I don't know how some of this stuff just ended up not getting done, but it didn't. So we'll start with the first thing, which I think you guys are all very well aware of. In fact,
it's not my underwear, is it?
No.
Okay.
Not yet.
All right. No, don't do that. You promised. You promised.
So yeah, I've been working on this since I started this YouTube channel endeavor thing. And it is the apron that goes with my Renaissance dress. It is still not finished because every time that I sit down to do it, I realize that I need to cut some more panels for it. And the fabric is here and ready. I haven't ironed and I haven't cut the panels yet. So yeah, the apron's not done. Even though the apron strings are and that's whatever it is. So Lawrence, who have we got tonight?
We have Candace, Tartan Tabby, Shauna, Jenny, Sue, and Sarah, and possibly some others that haven't announced themselves in what is, in fact, the live chat and not the comments section. You were at the brandy earlier, wife.
Oh my goodness.
That's
It's
okay.
been, well, again, it's been a few weeks, right? So I'm a little out of practice, friends.
It's the brandy, admit it.
Not quite. Yeah, so of course an apron. And I was going to originally, with that apron, make a purse to go with my dress as well. And I bought the fabric. It's I believe, what kind of fabric did I get? I think it was a velour of some sort, but it was going to be like a little coin purse that would have been pretty usual for someone to carry around with them at the time. But it turns out that I didn't even have time to draft the pattern, let alone make the thing. So that is still waiting as well. But it's going to be pretty if I ever do it. So we'll see what happens. Lawrence, is there anybody in the comments who is telling us about their unfinished project yet?
Well, there's some love for your hair tonight from Sue. And nice without glasses. This is another comment.
Thank you. Yeah, so my glasses, of course, broke. I think Sue is actually aware of that because I remember a couple of comments earlier this week. I think it was yesterday when the glasses, in fact, did break. But yeah, they're broken. They're gone. No more glasses. And I am still deciding whether or not I want to buy more contacts or if I am interested in getting a different pair of glasses. Thank you very much for the compliments. But I do like glasses a lot just because my eyes, ow. I just poked myself, friends. It happens. But my eyes, I don't know, they hurt when I am on a computer for a long time. And I feel like glasses kind of help with that. Whereas contacts hinder it a little bit for me. So I don't know, my eyes dry out when I'm reading things for a long time on a computer. But thank you very much. What else have we got?
We do have now some comments on some projects that are happening. Sue says, I am still finishing my vintage Christmas apron. We'll post photos when finished. Sarah says, I'm working on a mermaid tail for a friend.
Oh, fun.
That's cool. And then let's see, Passiert 1027. This year, I'm going to start a bunch of projects that intimidate me.
I am too. We'll get into that at a later date. But yes, I have some really scary and intimidating projects coming up myself. So maybe we can, be each other's support group on that. Let's talk about the second one. And it's actually what I'm working on tonight. I started at some point last year, I don't even remember when it was. I know it was after Renfest, but probably before the Christmas season started, sometime, I started a 1920s bra out of some of that extra fabric from the cushions or the cushion covers rather, that I made for my couch. And I don't know why. It's almost done. It's not sewn very well, but it would be fine underneath the dress or whatever. It's just that I never actually put the hook and eye closures in. So I am going to be sewing those on tonight, finally, instead of avoiding that for whatever reason that I avoided it for so long. So that is what I will be working on tonight. And that is one project that I actually do want to finish. Speaking of projects, I have been working on a great deal of them, and I've actually been working really hard to be a little more planned and a little more ready for this year in terms of content. And I'm hoping that you guys like it, because I have a lot of stuff in the pipeline. But along with that, I'm going to need some stuff, specifically books and possibly some equipment. And so I have created, because I know a lot of you in the past, at least, have asked about P.O. boxes and stuff so that you can send things to me. As you know, we don't do P.O. boxes because our mail service here around where we live is just not great. And so I don't actually trust to have a P.O. box here. But one option, if you do want to send something, and of course, no pressure, you do not have to do this at all. But if you really were inclined, I have created an Amazon wish list. And that wish list is, like I said, for books. There are some pieces of equipment for making videos in there that I would really like to have at some point. And it's really just so that I can make the channel that much better, and I can make my research that much better as well, because there are just things that are missing from my library. And like I said, since I'm brand new to this YouTube thing, I also have some equipment that I would really like to have, but haven't actually acquired yet. So just a thought. It is almost my birthday in February. So there is that if you're feeling so inclined. But like I said, please, no pressure. Like, don't feel like you need to buy anything at all. This is just for the people who asked if they could send me something. Well, now here's your chance. There are some things that I actually genuinely need that would be great to have. Lawrence, what do we got?
We do have some more comments, and thank you for the reminder that it's your birthday next month as well. I really appreciate that. And the next comment comes from Tartan Tabby. I still haven't finished my slip yet. And get this. She says her glasses broke today, so they are taped together at the moment.
I actually just saw your post right before we went online, so I'm very sorry. Commiserations are in order for both of us, I guess.
It's almost quite the opposite of 2020 vision.
Yes, indeed.
The year is 2020. That's why I did that joke.
Yeah, I don't know that you had to explain it, but I'm glad you did.
I usually have to explain my jokes because they're that bad. So who else do we have? So Candace, I still haven't finished the dresser that I am refinishing. Darn, she says. This is Giggle Pants the Third. I joined a group on what's that? Ravelry. Called Finish It or Frog It 2020 for my knitting projects. The idea is that you finish or tear out one project a month for 2020.
Great. I actually really like that idea. Maybe I will look into that and possibly create my own group as well. We'll see. Let's be real. These are not priority projects. They honestly, if I'm being honest with myself as well as you guys, probably never were. And so that's the reason why I didn't finish them. But they are nice little hand sewing projects to do when I am not working on the things that are more important to me, I guess. So procrastination projects, let's call them that, in this specific case at least. And along those lines, my next one actually was I just broke my thread, friends, was a project that I started before I started the YouTube channel. And it was some skater skirts that I wanted to make for summer. And I bought the fabric for them. And I actually really like the fabric. But I didn't buy enough to actually make circle skirts, which is what I wanted to do with them in the first place. I got home and I realized that I didn't have enough fabric. So the fabric is actually just sitting here waiting to be used in some way. And I have no idea what I'm going to do with it yet, but I like the fabric itself. So I'm going to figure something out to do with it this year, I think. If you have any ideas for what to do with some, fun striped fabric like this, then please let me know in the chat box. I would be interested to know what your feelings are. And along the lines of this 20s bra, I also found in the same bag this guy. If you all have been around for a while, you know exactly what this is. It is one of the slips that Tart and Tabby, of course, mentioned that she was remaking herself. But this is the one that I actually did use for our Sew Along Sunday, our first one. And I never finished the hem on it. So that's why it was still in that bag. So now I know I still need to finish this hem. It's probably a good idea to do that at some point. Yeah, so that's another one. What else have we got, Lawrence?
So I guess Ravelry is Facebook for fiber arts. I didn't, yeah.
I still have no idea what that means. I'm sorry, friends. I will look into it. It sounds interesting. I like the idea of trying to get something done once per month. I
think we can relate to this one from Passy at 1027. One project I haven't finished is a broken fishing line on a cat toy.
Oh, yeah.
It'll take 10 minutes, but I just haven't done it yet. We usually just throw them away and buy new ones. It's bad, isn't it?
You're not supposed to tell people our bad habits.
I know. Well, they're my bad habits. Mostly.
Yeah, it's true. If I actually got a hold of it before he did that, then it would probably be actually taken care of. Because that's the kind of thing that I'm on top of. I'm just not on top of anything that I make for myself, as you can see. Yeah. So along those lines, if you are actually trying to... It's a little bit of an announcement, I guess. If you are trying to finish your procrastination projects, something that I'm actually kind of excited about in a really weird way is that I have been accepted into the Amazon affiliate program. I know. Why? I have no idea.
I thought you were going to tell us you were married then. That would be really weird.
But yeah, so I'm apparently an Amazon affiliate now. And so if you would like to treat yourself to some new sewing supplies, apparently you can do that at the link that Lawrence is going to share to you. And anyone who goes to that link, if you buy something, then I'll get like a tiny percentage of whatever you buy, but it won't cost you anything additional. So just so that you're aware, that's a thing. And that's kind of exciting. So yeah, buy some stuff for yourself, I guess, and maybe, fix things with the things that you buy. That would be really cool if you did that. So one question I have for you, because of course, with these circle skirts, there's no way I'm making circle skirts with these now, because like I said, it's just not enough fabric, and I don't think I'd be able to find at least this fabric again. The other one, I believe they still have, but this one was already very small amount that I bought to begin with. If you have a specific procrastination project that you know that you haven't finished, and you also know you're going to leave behind, why are you leaving it behind? Like, tell us in the chat box. I'm interested to know what your reason is for decidedly not finishing a project. Yeah, let us know.
We do have a question, and I don't know if we should answer this or not, but when's your birthday? Do we give them yours or do we give them Abraham Lincoln's? Can't decide.
Let's give them Abraham Lincoln's.
Okay, so Abraham Lincoln's is February 12th.
Yes.
There you go.
Which is also mine. So there you go. That is my birthday, February 12th. Yeah. That's
okay.
that.
So, and then did I miss, there were just some sort of general comments about the last garment I think that you had up.
The apron or the bra?
No, I think, where did it go? It disappeared. Oh, the pink one.
Oh, the slip.
Yes, I think
the pink one?
The pink, I don't know these things.
You were here the whole time.
But I'm a technician. I just have to follow the comments. I mean, I'm trying my best. I am trying my best.
Yes, I know.
Yes.
You're doing a great job.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
I felt like you just patted me on the head, metaphorically.
Well, it kind of felt that way from this end, too.
Thank you. Thank you.
See, like I said, self-deprecation all around.
Unbelievable. Yeah.
So yeah, the next thing that I want to share with you, in terms of projects that I didn't get done for a number of different reasons, but the long and short of it is I had so many ideas for videos last year to share with you guys. And unfortunately, after my last Thanksgiving video, which was already very difficult to get out on time to begin with, I just didn't do anything else with them because we had so many tech issues. It was just unbelievable. We've been doing this YouTube thing on Lawrence's channel, at least, for quite a while. It's not something that's new to us at all. But for whatever reason, when I start my channel, apparently, I don't know, the universe graces us with all kinds of tech issues that are unfixable because of Vlogmas. So that's kind of what happened. And one of the reasons why a lot of plans that I had for YouTube last year kind of got brushed to the side very, very quickly. So apologies for that, rather. But that said, like I said, I am more than making up for it now. I have so many ideas in the pipeline. I've already started filming some of them. You are going to see all kinds of stuff from me this year. And hopefully you won't get too bored by me either. We will see how that goes.
Well, there's your self-deprecation. Weren't you told at school not to use the word bored? You were too bored to remember.
I guess.
Okay. That's possibly it. So Tartan Tabby says, my projects were mostly sidelined because of the hustle and bustle of the holidays.
Totally makes sense. I would like to say that was the reason why mine were, but no, it was tech issues, like 100%.
Yeah, well, we didn't really have a Christmas.
We didn't. It was, oh my goodness, friends.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. We had a Christmas. Don't worry. Don't pity us at all. But oh my goodness, like our tech issues just kind of took over our lives for about 24 days, I guess, or maybe more than that, because actually it started right after Thanksgiving. So,
which might explain plans to keep up the Christmas tree until February 9th.
Yes.
Probably.
Indeed.
I just made that date up.
Actually, I'll probably take it down this weekend if we have time, because actually this weekend is looking pretty crazy for us. But anyway, what else have we got in the comments?
So Candace says, I think I'm going to leave behind trying to learn to crochet. For some reason, I just can't get the hang of it.
I have never tried to crochet. I have heard lots of people say that I should try it. I have heard lots of people tell me that I would like it and that I would be good at it, but I've just never done it. And then funnily enough, like I said, I have all these ideas for projects. And in fact, I did do a little bit of searching today and ordered a couple of patterns that I'm really excited to tell you about very soon. And with those, I was looking for some patterns to go along with them in some of the historic archives that I just peruse when I'm bored, because that's what I do with my free time. And they were all crochet patterns. I couldn't find an actual sewing pattern to save my life. I found like 4 crochet patterns of what I needed, which I didn't even know that crochet was a thing you could do for this specific garment. I wish I could tell you what this project is. It's not ready yet, so I can't. But they were all crochet. It was weird. Anyway, what were you about to say, Lawrence?
Well, I was just going to say welcome to Beth, who has joined and says, hello and happy new year from East Tennessee. Girl, your hair is mega cute.
Thank you, Beth. My hair is just a little bit inspired by Marla Von Duta today. I don't know if you follow her on Instagram, but she, a while ago, I think she posted like an Elsa hair tutorial thing, and my hair is getting just long enough now, thankfully, that I can actually attempt those without it being too messy and ridiculous now. So that's what this is. It looks terrible from the back because of so many pins, but I'm getting there, folks. It's getting longer. So thank you very much for the compliment. So let's talk some more about some of these silly projects. The one that is still the bane of my existence, and I'm not going to lie, if I hadn't sunk so much money into it last year, I probably would let it go, but I don't think I'm going to let it go. Elsa. Frozen.
Amazing. Amazing.
Anyway, I would definitely let this go, except I sunk so much money into it.
Let this go. It doesn't work as well.
It's too late.
It's too late. It's after the fact.
Moment
Move on. Go.
These are those darned Abba robes.
Oh, I remember that.
From Halloween.
Yeah.
That I didn't finish. And as you can see, these are what you see before you are the linings of them. So the linings are pretty much done. I mean, like, you can wear the linings. I don't know why anyone would want to wear linings on their own. But yes, the Abba robes are still not finished because I, in a fit of anger, threw them into my closet and haven't seen them since until now. So I'm probably going to have to, revive that specific poor sod of a project and see how that goes. But I have to, of course, still buy new fabric for it because I miscalculated the amount of fabric that I needed, hence not being able to finish the project in the first place. So now I am reliving some really sad memories just for you. I hope you're very happy, all of my SewStream crafter friends.
I love this. It's like when Dorothy goes back to Oz in Return to Oz and she finds everything's broken and not quite as it was. And it's nothing like that. It's nothing like that. It's like the end of The Wizard of Oz. It's everything's celebratory and there you go. You did it. We got there in the end.
So yeah, speaking of darning, another ridiculous thing that I did not finish that I swore I'd finish in my 19 for 19, if you've been reading my blog since the beginning, is all of my mending. I had, I think at the beginning of 2019, a half a bag of mending. And I said I would get through it finally. This would be the year I did it. It would be fine. Nope. I have now a bag, and yes, it is full to the brim, and a half of mending now. So I have actually tripled the amount of mending that I did not do over 2019. That is not to say that I did not do any mending. It just means that Lawrence puts lots of holes in things.
What are you doing?
So
it's not my fault.
So you wanted people to see your underwear?
No. Remember the contract states I do technical work for you. That's it. So anyway.
So that's where we are.
Yes, indeed. So, well, we have a couple more comments.
Okay.
Jenny has absolute empathy, sympathy, throw in any other word for you. Because she'll go to bed, can't sleep, have all kinds of great ideas of projects that she wants to work on the next day. Then I get up and after not enough sleep and procrastinate.
Oh, no. Well, you, Jenny, are going to want to watch my video on Friday is all I have to say about that. Or Saturday, whenever I can actually get it out. I'm trying to get it out for Friday. We'll see if that happens.
It'll be Saturday if you procrastinate.
That's right. That's exactly right. Maybe it'll help you. Maybe it won't, but I hope it does because that's why I make videos like this. So yeah, definitely look out for that video because I'm hoping that will help you not procrastinate in the mornings.
Absolutely. And Sue says, I have new projects that that she needs to finish soon. A vintage sew challenge, a swing jacket self-drafted.
Nice. A swing jacket. So is that I'm not familiar with that term for some reason. Maybe I am and I'm just forgetting, but describe what a swing jacket is, because of course I know what a swing skirt is.
And we have a success story, finally.
A success story?
Yes, this comes from Passy at 1027.
Okay.
I actually finished my mending last year. I was so proud of myself.
Excellent job. I don't know how anybody does it. I like it. The thing is I don't hate sitting on the couch watching YouTube and mending things. It's just there isn't enough time in the day to mend things when you always find more mending to do. It's this weird cyclical cycle with me where it will just accumulate out of nowhere and I don't know where it comes from, but then it's always there and it never goes away. And then there's more of it and more of it and more of it. So
the question from Sue, do you know Evelyn Wood?
I do not know Evelyn Wood personally. I know of Evelyn Wood and I am a fan.
Oh, there we go.
So
that's good. I was about to sort of elaborate, but I wanted to see if you could remember the name. And
that is that. And
yes, Bruce, it's true. I refuse. That's all you need to know about that.
Wait, what?
Nothing. Carry on.
I don't understand.
It's mine and Bruce's little secret, and everybody that can read the chat right now.
Well, this will be really fun to look at later, I guess. I don't know. Thank you for having your side conversations. This is the one place in the world where we have a meeting and side conversations are allowed and encouraged, I think. So there is that. So I want to shout out finally for the first time in ages to our Crafter of the Week. And our Crafter of the Week appears to be here today. It is Sue. And it's because she may have just about the best because I asked on YouTube community yesterday if you guys have any mantras that help you get up in the morning. And she said that she has an embroidered shirt that says the following, and let me make sure I get it right. If I'm sitting, then I'm knitting. So maybe if time to bitch, I don't know if I'm allowed to say that or not.
Of course you are.
Then time to stitch.
Oh, nice. And keep it away from the kitten. You could get that in there as well. He's gone. He's not.
I mean,
here.
that's true.
Yeah.
We don't want cats to ingest thread.
Yeah.
So.
Sorry, adding my own line there.
So yeah, that's Sue's mantras. And I appreciated them very much. In fact, I laughed out loud when I read them. So you are the Crafter of the Week, Sue. And if anybody else would like to be in the running for Crafter of the Week, then you can absolutely do so by commenting, by using the hashtag #CraftyVintageLady, by just honestly tagging me and sharing stuff. I am opening it up to the whole world now. I don't even care about the hashtag anymore, although I really do, because I really appreciate it when you guys actually put that in there, because then I know to look for your stuff, which I love. So yes, hashtag #CraftyVintageLady. If you're making stuff, I still check it. Don't worry. I still see those things. And some people have been busy over the holidays, and I really appreciate that. So keep using it, and I will make you Crafter of the Week at some point.
Speaking of Sue, answer the question, what is a swing jacket?
Yes.
Is that Sue says it's a loose, unstructured, almost like sewn cardigan. Sure Fit Designs is a custom pattern drafting system. Learn to draft your own sloper.
Yeah, I know about Sure Fit, so that is really cool. All right, a sloper. That actually makes way more sense. So thank you very much for explaining that to me, because yeah, I just wasn't familiar with the term. Well, let's see. Which projects do you think you actually will finish? Because we've already talked about the ones that you're leaving behind. We've talked about the ones that you are currently working on at this moment. But what are you set on finishing, and there's no turning back? Please let me know in the comments, or the chat box rather, for the last few minutes. And in the meantime, I did want to make a little announcement. So I've been thinking a little bit over break, which I know is a dangerous pastime, but you know, tech issues really is all I have to say about that. And I have decided that there are going to be some changes around here, and specifically when it comes to the Patreon page, because I have some really exciting things that I want to do. And one of them, the only thing that I'm going to tell you right now, is that there is going to be a brand new tier. So it will not just be our So Long Sundays, which of course everybody is welcome to attend, but you can always watch those back if you are pledging $5 or more currently. There will be other things involved, and I'm trying to figure out how it's going to work, but 2 words, lapel pin is all I'm going to say right now. So yes, I have some very exciting things coming up for Patreon. And along those lines, if you would like to be a community member of the Patreon account, then I am going to be like 1,000 times more active on there this year, because I have, like I said, some really interesting things in the pipeline for it. So if you would like to join, then that's patreon.com/oldfashioned_AF. We have a really fun little community, and that's where the So Long Sundays get housed after they go live. So you can always watch those back to your heart's content and see the patterns on Patreon that I have posted there for you, and make some stuff, because that's what I really want you to do. I want you to make stuff. I want you to finish your procrastination projects. I want things to work for you. And that's really why Patreon is there for you. So yeah, join our community if you would like. Lawrence, any closing thoughts from everyone about the projects that they're going to hopefully finish?
We do have 1 or 2 things here, and just a quick hello to Bruce and Christy, who are watching together.
Oh, hello.
And Bruce is, in fact, not inside crafting, but a rough wooden cross for his landlord.
Oh, cool. All right.
And
I'm
then
down with the woodworking.
absolutely. And I think I went past. Oh, well, there is a question here, but this is from Sue. Hey, what is the British word for the American jumper? And I can't remember what an American jumper is.
It's a sweater.
What's a sweater?
A jumper.
No, but there's an American word.
Oh,
jumper
the American
as well.
jumper? It's
Yes.
like, I think it's dungarees, isn't it?
That's what I thought, that it is. It's a type
well,
of
not
dungaree,
quite.
isn't it?
Dungarees are more just like overalls.
Yeah.
I
don't know.
It's like a button up, almost like a full bodysuit thing.
Yeah.
I'm not really sure. Like bodysuit, I guess, or like.
I can't remember off the top of my head. I remember learning.
Suit?
Yeah. I remember learning a few of these sort of clothing differences over the years.
But I feel like dungarees might be something that some people use too. Even though, again, like that's really more for overalls mostly.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we've reached the half hour.
Yeah. Thanks for getting me back in my groove, friends. I was a little nervous there at the beginning. I don't know if you could tell or not, but I was, because it's been so long since I saw you all.
It's been too long.
It has.
We should do this again sometime.
We should. Next week.
There we go. That sounds good to me.
And in the meantime, wait for my YouTube video that is coming very soon. Like I said, I am pretty proud of the fact that I am back on this stuff and I'm doing pretty well with it so far. So keep me motivated. Watch the video when it comes out. And if you are new, then of course you can subscribe by clicking that thing below and tap the bell if you want to know exactly when these live streams happen, because I think sometimes YouTube actually gives people notifications about that. So
could be a pinafore dress.
I don't know what that means, but everyone have a wonderful evening. And I will, of course, read your comments, but be interacting with me on social media this week and visit the links if you are so inclined, and be crafting.
All right. Bye.
Bye.